Go!
Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Igbo youth film say Buhari will join insecurity in Southeast. Igbo youth film say Buhari will join insecurity in Southeast. To my dear listeners from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. Igbo youth under the aegis of the Coalition of Southeast Youth Leaders, COSIL, are in a rage over the continued detention of Nnamdi Kanu, despite the intervention of the United Nations in the matter. The Igbo Youth Group, in a statement on Monday by its President General, Goodluck Ibem, accused President Muhammadu Buhari of enjoying the consequence of the insecurity challenge posed by the continued detention of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. Ibem maintained that the only way for the president to prove he is not happy with the situation in the southeast and to disprove the allegation that he detests the people of the region is to release Kanu unconditionally in accordance with public outcries and the UN verdict. He further argued that though Boko Haram and bandits in the northern part of the country had been found guilty of committing many atrocities, nothing has been done about them, contrasting this with the treatment of Kanu, who he claimed is being persecuted for agitating for the freedom of his people against oppression. The Igbo youth leader also noted that the continued detention of Kanu is gradually destroying the peace in the zone as he enjoined the president to show mercy and release him to avert further insecurity challenges in the zone. It is very disrespectful for the federal government under the leadership of President Muhammadu Buhari to hold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in detention despite the verdict by the United Nations demanding for his unconditional release. The verdict of the United Nations on Nnamdi Kanu's case is binding on Nigeria, and if the Nigerian government continue to hold him against the international law and standard, we will take protest to United Nations headquarters for gross abuse of his fundamental human rights to freedom and liberty. Nigeria is a member state of the UN, and it is mandatory for President Buhari to obey a verdict. We are very aware that while Nnamdi Kanu is held in custody up till this time by President Buhari, is because Nnamdi Kanu is an Igbo man and he hates the Igbos with passion. Buhari pampers His Fulani kinsmen, who are members of Boko Haram, ISWAP and Fulani herdsmen terrorists, and who have committed the worst atrocities against humanity. They have wiped out so many families. Still, President Buhari pampers them. These terrorists who are kinsmen of the president kill with impunity on daily basis and have sacked so many communities from their ancestral homes while occupying those communities. These terrorists have declared their own republic in some northern states like Niger, Borno, Katsina, his home state, and Buhari is pardoning them and releasing them unconditionally on daily basis. This marks of selective justice. We are very concerned because the rendition of Nnamdi Kanu to Nigeria have destroyed the peace the people of Southeast have been enjoying. Insecurity is the last thing we want now, and only the unconditional release of Nnamdi Kanu will restore back the peaceful nature of the Southeast. If President truly and sincerely wants peace to be restored in Southeast, he should release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally, as demanded by the United Nations, who were very transparent in their verdict. Speaking also, elder statesman and legal luminary Chief Mike Ahamba has asked the federal government to release Kanu, even though he argued the authenticity of the United Nations verdict. According to him, the UN can only act as an advisory body and cannot interfere in the judicial system of a country. Notwithstanding, Kanu is said ought to have been released with the popular views of the people, but my desire is for the federal government to release him unconditionally. It should listen to the voice of the people, which is the voice of God, Ahamba said. To my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section and let us know what your view